Storytime Alpha, a production of A Voice in the Dark by Lori Elliot, 1/2/23. We do not consent. We are our own truth. Alpha, the beginning. Let me tell you a story. In the beginning, there was vast darkness. Then there was thought. Then mathematical equations. Then geometric shapes. Then there was light. The light was the omega for the darkness, and the mathematics, light changed everything. So a new beginning was here. The great Alpha and Omega, beginning and ending, and beginning the infinity of it all. Revelation, the revealing of truth that has been hidden, a great time of awakening. Ascension is of the mind, higher frequency of love. The universe is vast, and many worlds have come and gone, and many still out there besides ours. God, Goddess, all that is, Source, for short. Every time he thought of something, it created into a manifestation in a living field. The life force of all things. No one is sure which it came first, the force or the mind that created everything. A higher frequency will and does have more knowledge. Now, there were many gods by the time humanity was formed. You see, we were gods who found a tear in the fabric of time and space. What they found was the most beautiful planet they had ever seen. Soon, they were visiting it rather frequently, and more would join in. Eventually, the gods became stuck and had forgotten who they were. Oh my. Now we need a form created. Now higher beings must ask the gods of this dimension to help. We have some of our gods stuck on your world. We would like you to create a form that would allow them to grow and remember who they are, so they may come home again. So it was agreed. Many forms were created, thus the mythology that is in your books. The powerful ones were known to be the greatest geneticists. They finally realized that a bit of their own DNA would be needed to house these souls to grow and ascend back to their home. Finally, the Homo sapiens were we are today. We were supposed to have rulers that would help educate us and teach us. Religions were created to help us remember who we were. The great turn of events. The rulers were infiltrated. Another race warred with the race of gods we were created by. Well, our physical bodies, that is. So with invaders came mismanagement of the humans. The religions were misconstrued to leave confusion and misdirection. To stay within the confines of the accord reached by the higher dimensions and the powerful ones, the invaders merely left out important pieces to our truth and placed one truth in each religion, perhaps even two in some. The humans will never find the whole truth until they come together to study and learn from each other. As time went on, the humans becoming worldwide were in need of controlling, so they began fights among us and division. So here we are now in the time of the great crossing, where our 12th planet makes its passing in our system. It has a far-reaching and long passing time. It only comes through once every 3,600 years. Humans finally get to ascend the first time in our history. It has not been easy, nor has it happened completely without help from star beings who volunteered to come and hold the light and love during this revelation time. There had to be a minimum of 8% of the human populace to create an ascension period. We will find things extremely chaotic and a lot of fear-oriented programs that are made to pressure us into our natural state of love so we might ascend. So the great passing or revelation is upon us. We are gods. Now is the time for us to remember how happy we were, how we too co-created with the force, and how this world had become the playground of the gods. There is so much more. Let this be enough for now. as you learn to meditate and start spiritually growing into your natural, unique self, and remember the beginning and the so many endings and new beginnings. No one is quite sure how old the universe truly is, for she is created and set to constantly move, evolve, die, and rebirth anew. At this point, I am sure any of that matters. The best way to set yourself into the right frequency is to laugh, smile, find things to focus on that you love. Then stay present in the now. It is difficult because the world is naturally negative and low vibration. That is its nature. So when you get depressed or stagnant, it feels like the wound itself is caving in on you. In some ways it is. However, it has to do the opposite as soon as you change your mind to love in the present. This world is totally magical this way. It was created to give you exactly what you were feeling and thinking. So watch what you are thinking and speaking and feeling.